Tinny was also a beautiful project. What stood out on the Tinny project was converting him to a gun rapper, because Tinny also fell victim to that tree stigma, the status quo. He had to break it because everybody was rapping in tree. Gun wasn't popular. Nobody wanted to risk Gun. So he himself, as a Gun, he didn't want to rap in Gun. And so every time I heard him rap in tree, I was appalled because his tree didn't sound strong enough. It sounded like he was trying so hard. The tonation sounded like a Gun trying to speak tree. But I didn't like it. However, I loved his perfect timing. I loved his style. I loved his bounce and everything. And basically, I loved his delivery. But the tree was wrong, totally wrong. And so I had a chat with him. He didn't want it. He was afraid that his album will fail if he raps in Ghana. I told him, no, you are your first of your kind. You need to do this. He was scared. We had a lot of disagreements. His father came through, begged that, okay, let's meet in the middle. Let Tinny do some Chi and some Ga. Finally, I caved in and I agreed. And once he came out, he noticed that I was right. And so he's been pushing for the Ga ever since. But things happen like that, and it's important that, you know, people understand that you can be the first of your kind. Don't be afraid to be the first of your kind. You know, his breakthrough came with Ohene, you know, before we finally released his album, because his album was actually ready before Ohene, but we used Ohene to cue him in, and it was a beautiful project.
This is Hits.